Evaluating Projects 1. Net Present Value and Internal Rate of Return. So, assuming a certain cash flow and assuming a certain cost of capital, let's practice evaluating a capital budgeting project. Computing the net present value is the most reliable index. Another method of evaluation is to compute the internal rate of return. The equation for net present value looks like this. Let's assume 6 years of free cash flow, like this, and let's assume the cost of capital is 10%. The net present value of the first year's cash flow is $500 divided by 1.1. Likewise, from the second year to the 6th year, the net present value can be calculated like this. The total sum of these calculated results is the present value of future free cash flows. It is $3,576. Here, let me show you another method of evaluating capital budgeting projects. This time we'll use the internal rate of return. The IRR is the discount rate that makes the net present value of all future cash flows from a particular project equal to 0. Let's calculate the internal rate of return for the same cash flows we calculated above. Here, R stands for the internal rate of return. The mathematical expression looks like this. If the internal rate of return is more than the cost of capital, we can undertake the project and expect to earn a profit. The cost of capital is the return required in order to borrow money from investors. Here, the internal rate of return is 43%. That is much higher than our assumed cost of capital, 10%. Generally speaking, the higher a project's internal rate of return, the more desirable it is to undertake the project.